Yeah, and we had a lot of fun checking out Foodie Photog Mike's recent favorites from Foodie Friday these last few weeks, but it's time to shake things up a little bit, Hannah.
Now it's my turn. Trust me, Delmarva, our journey together to find the best spots to grab a bite is only beginning, and we're going to start things off on a delicious note at One Coastal in Fenwick Island. Meet Chef Matt Kern, a lover of the Chesapeake Bay and a James Beard-nominated chef on a mission to make environmental conservation a tasty feat.
First thing is to make sure that we have a good coating on our catfish. We're going to deep fry it, which I'm in the business of making delicious food, not always the healthiest food, but it does taste incredibly delicious.
Next, we turn our attention to the base of the corn-fried Chesapeake Blue catfish, a sweet potato puree, tender heirloom baby kale, and Anson Mills Sea Island red peas. A beautiful play on flavor and texture, velvety, subtly sweet, savory, and a hint of crunch, all in one.
It's super delectable. It does have some heavy cream, some onions, some garlic, a little bit of white wine to deglaze. I'll take a little bit of butter. It's one of the best sounds a chef can ever hear. This is our pepper mash, butter, and our pot liquor. Now we want these to reduce but also to emulsify, which means to mix two or more ingredients that aren't normally meant to be mixed. You get this beautiful hue of richness that starts to collect inside your pan. Now we don't want to cook this kale too long because we still want that beautiful freshness and the texture and the chew of this.
It's a pretty fine balancing act that you have to deal with over there when you're...
For sure. And if you can imagine 5 pans going all at once, plus a pot of water with pasta normally in it.
A dining room full of people watching you do it,
No
too.
pressure. No pressure at all.
All along, the star of the dish has been quietly bubbling away in a deep fryer to a perfect, flaky, golden brown with a gentle crunch.
You want to salt it and season it within 45 seconds of it coming out.
Now, Chef Kern carefully and lovingly builds the dish.
This is a little bit of chive oil that we make from the butts of chives when we slice them. And then these again are those beautiful sunflower shoots from Chesterfield heirlooms. Adds another level of crunch. My fellow Italian Americans might raise an eyebrow at Foodie Photog Mike's take on the beans, but it's dead on.
I never expected to describe a legume as al dente. That's definitely like a good al dente bean. Like it's soft but crunchy, which is kind of a interesting thing to say to yourself, but and that kale is just so tender.
But at the end of the day, it's the catfish that really brings it all together. I feel like I've been wrapped up in a warm blanket and given a hug. This is so beautiful. I love it. Now, usually when the foodie team goes out to shoot on location, there's a bunch of food to bring back and share with the newsroom. Every time I go out, they're like, are you bringing food back today?
I know, right?
But I'm not kidding you when I say that dish was gone before me and Mike even realized it because it was so delicious. I highly recommend One Coastal. Definitely check them out.
Yeah, and if you go, tell them that you saw them on Foodie Friday. If you have suggestions for Hannah or Mike, send it to us at newsroom@47abc.com.